Hey everyone, Tony George, PGA Tour US Open, the third major of the year. We got top 10 picks, outright winner pick for you as well for free at Oakmont, one of the toughest golf courses, if not the toughest golf course on tour. Uh, Basically anywhere in the world, especially set up like the USGA has it set up this week. We'll talk about that in a minute. Usually, DocSports.com, we either put our picks out on Wednesday on futures, on top 10s, top 5s, outright winners, or we do daily head-to-heads. We've chosen to do daily head-to-heads because everybody wants action in the U.S. Open, the biggest show in town this week. So we'll have action for you Thursday through Sunday. Over at the website, picks will be out at 8:30 in the morning. They'll be limited Thursday and Friday because of tee times. A lot of matchups that we like go off early before release time because there's 150-some golfers in the field after the cut. On the weekend, it gets a little meatier, and we can put out more than one pick. So Doc Sports is where you find them. Golf picks are $25. Come on, that's a drive-through at Arby's. So be sure and get over there and get them. We've been doing well with our head-to-heads this year in the PGA. Find them, Doc Sports. Free $60, link in the description below. You've never been a member, we'll park $60 in any new account. Comes with a profit guarantee. Or there's a tab on the website, DocSports.com. You can get them there. Okay, you can get that sign up there. So come on, no hassles. All right, let's talk about this real quick here. This course is tricked out big time. It levels the playing field. It's not a long ball hitter's course. If you hit the ball a long way, great. If you don't hit the fairway, you're looking at bogey, double bogey. Best golfers in the world. This tournament can turn around on hole 16, hole 17, or hole 18 on Sunday. You miss your approach shot, it goes in the rough. It's hard to find your ball. 2 feet off the fairway is hard to find your ball. That's how thick this rough is. It's the great equalizer. Scotty Scheffler, the best golfer in the world, bar none, if he hits it in the rough, could take a triple bogey on any hole. Bear in mind that the winning score on this golf course overall probably going to be less than 3 or 4 under par. You're going to see professional golfers hit it in the 80s. How tough is this golf course? Greens are rolling 13.5 on a stent meter right now. And they've had more rain in Allegheny County, this right by Pittsburgh is where this course is at. They've had more rain in the last 30 days than they've had in 100 years on record. So the course is soft right now, but the wind's blowing. It's heating up. It's going to get crispy. Okay, when it does, that's death to Smoochie. To give you an idea, if you're not a golfer, over a 13 on a stent meter is like putting on a wood floor. And the fairways are mowed tight, and they're quick. There was a guy yesterday in a practice round on Golf Network they showed a little bit ago. I was just watching it. He was 122 yards out on a downhill, all the way to the green on a downhill approach shot. He putted it and got it on the green from 122 yards out. So a lot of things can happen. Things can dramatically turn around in 2 or 3 holes. The leaderboard could flip like that. Bear that in mind. So if you're a golfer, just say you're a 12 handicap, and you played from these tees in these conditions, if you broke 140 for the round, you'd be doing good. Not kidding you. If you shot either front 9 or back 9 below 60, that'd be something. FYI. Okay. That being said, let's talk about top 10 finishes. And I'm going to start with Live Tour players who I think are going to contend this week. Obviously, Bryson DeChambeau won the U.S. Open last year. Great player. Has won 2 U.S. Opens. He's the type of guy, because the things that you want, the matrix that you look at here are driving accuracy, not length, scrambling, putting, strokes gained, tee to green. They all fit one golfer. We'll talk about that in a minute. But he's good on all those, and he's the type of guy that can tee off with a 3-wood and hit 3-wood 300 yards. And 3-wood, for those of you, again, that golf, you know it's more accurate than your driver. And he's the type of guy that can do that. Driving iron, he can hit at 290. So, he's going to be in contention. Top 10, plus 125. Another golfer I really like this week, Joaquin Niemann. He just won last week on the Live Tour on a Robert Trent Jones Jr. course in Virginia. He's won 4 Live titles this year, 4 Live tournaments. He plays well in majors. He's a great golfer. Any of you that ever played, and I played the Robert Trent Jones Trail down in Alabama. I'm an avid golfer. You have to hit fairways on courses like that. And he went real deep on that course for a score in 3 days. And he's the type of guy that can do some damage here. He's sitting at plus 225 for a top 10. Another one out of the Live Tour I like, if he keeps his head on straight and doesn't have a temper tantrum, Tyrell Hatton. He's plus 350. That's my long shot for a top 10. Now let's get to some other golfers on the PGA Tour. Colin Morikawa, plus 180. He's probably my best bet. Scheffler would be obviously going to be a top 10 player. However, he's real chalky. But we'll talk about him in a minute. But Colin Morikawa has been playing good golf this year. If his putter's working, he's going to be right in the hunt. FYI. Sepp Straka, another one on the PGA Tour, has had a good year, and his game sets up for this course. He is at plus 280. It's kind of a long shot there as well. One player I do like, this course sets up well for him. He always plays well in majors. He always plays well in U.S. Opens. And that is Xander Schauffele. Now, I know he hadn't had a good year. He won 2 majors last year. But he had a rib injury in the offseason, and it's taken him forever to get healthy. He's starting to get healthy. He doesn't get rattled. He's at plus 180 for a top 10. I think he shines here. I was reading something on this cat, and I thought I'd share it with you. I think he's one of these guys. He has finished inside the top 10 at the U.S. Open in 7 of 8 career starts and has never finished lower than 14th. FYI. I got that from my buddy. I read that out of an article that Wes Reynolds wrote over at VEASAN. Wes has done my master show this year. But nonetheless, he's a player that I like. And lastly, let's talk about Scotty Scheffler. I put a nickel on this wager for him to win the tournament at plus 275. He's the best golfer in the world. He just won the PGA championship. Guy's winning Masters like crazy. He's the best golfer in the world. And every single one of his tour stats to date match up as the best playing on this course and matches up for this course. And he's a competitor. He just won the Memorial, Jack Nicklaus's tournament. If he's hitting fairways, he's so deadly accurate with his irons. I mean, he's the guy to beat. He really is. I think plus 275 is a gift for Scotty Scheffler to win this tournament. Those are my takes. Doc Sports, that's where you need to be. We'll have picks out daily for the U.S. Open, head-to-heads. And head-to-heads means you don't like golf? Who gives a rat's butt? You like money? Been winning these all year now. Come on. Daily head-to-heads means that you're pitting one golfer against another golfer on a money line, and all they got to do is beat them for that day. They have to have a lower score than the other guy. Doc Sports, where you find them. Let's go. Enjoy the weekend.